many times you can use a graph to represent data in a more organized way and in a more visual way. So say we have the equation y equals 2x minus 3. What we can do is plug in a couple of numbers for x and then find out what number we get for y. And then we can come up with some coordinates, plug them in here, and then draw a line representing the values of this equation. So we're going to start out by plugging in 0 for x. So I'm just going to put parentheses like that. So 2 times 0 is 0 minus 3 equals negative 3. So y equals negative 3. So the first coordinate we get is x equals 0 and y equals negative 3. Now we're going to plug in 5 for x. So we're going to put 5 in parentheses. So we get 10 minus 3 equals 7. So y equals 7. So in this case, x equaled 5 and y equals 7. So now we have these two coordinates, and we can just plug these in to this graph right here, and we can get a line. And so we have these dash marks here, so I need to go ahead and label these. So we have this x-axis, which runs horizontal, left to right, and then we have the y-axis, which runs vertical, or up and down. So on the right side of the y-axis, the x-axis is positive. And on the left side, it is negative. This works similarly for the y-axis. Above the x-axis, it's positive, and below, it's negative. So first, we're going to take a look at this coordinate right here. So we have the x-coordinate and the y-coordinate. So we find x first, which is 0, so we're right here. Then we go down to negative 3 and draw a dot. And I'm going to go ahead and put the coordinates right there. Then we look for the x-coordinate first and then the y-coordinate, so we find 5. Then we need to go all the way up to 7, so we're going to need to extend this line a little bit to make it up there. And so we're going to go from 5 all the way up to 7 and draw a dot. And then we just need to draw a line all the way up there. And so if you're using a piece of paper, you can often use a ruler. So I'm just going to attempt to freehand this, which means the line is not going to be very straight, as you can see. But we do need to draw the write the coordinates for that too. And so then we have a line, and so you can go all the way up this line and see different points on it. So you can go, oh, okay, if x equals this certain number, then y is going to equal this certain number, because you can follow it across here. You can go down and find the x-coordinate, and then go across and find the y-coordinate to figure out some other coordinates here, to figure out some other values for x and y. And so here you just have coordinates written on a page, and so it may not mean much to you. It's hard to visualize what that looks like, but here you have a real visual format, a real organized way to view a lot of data and to be able to keep it and comprehend it.